WHYY The Barns, where artists such as Renoir and Picasso share space with remarkable African masks and Native American jewelry, inviting the viewer to draw their own connections across artistic traditions and time for a singularly immersive experience. From thought-provoking exhibitions to social and educational programs that bring together communities and learners of all ages, The Barns sparks exploration of our world through art. The Barns, see art differently.
You're listening to WHYY 90.9 FM right here in Philadelphia. I'm Paige Marie Bessler. Sunshine tomorrow, a nice day with highs in the low 80s. Here and now continues now.
WHYY FM Philadelphia, WNJM Manahawkin, WNJN FM Atlantic City, WNJZ Cape May Courthouse, streaming on the WHYY app and WHYY.org. Funding for Here and Now comes from MathWorks, creators of MATLAB and Simulink software, accelerating the pace of engineering and science. Learn more at mathworks.com.
Coming up, the nation's secret that former President Trump is accused of mishandling. Some were gathered by spies in covert action.
Some of these things, particularly like war plans and the vulnerability of the United States, those are the ground rules of what other foreign intelligence services would be trying to get from us.
Also, parents' legal right to their child seems like a no-brainer, but for LGBTQ plus families, there are plenty of legal hurdles.
Even with the recognition of our relationship and the fact that my wife and I planned our pregnancy, family law attorneys recommended that she also adopt him.
And a new biography of Martin Luther King Jr. looks at the challenges in the last years of his life. Coming up here and now.
The news is first.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Lakshmi Singh. It's a bittersweet birthday for former President Donald Trump, who is out on bond a day after he pleaded not guilty in Miami to a 37-count federal indictment brought by special counsel Jack Smith. Today, Attorney General Merrick Garland defended Smith and his investigation into Trump's handling of highly sensitive documents after he left office.
As I said when I appointed Mr. Smith, I did so because it underscores the Justice Department's commitment to both independence and accountability.
NPR's Kerry Johnson asked Garland about the broader impact of the DOJ's work against far-right extremism.
Experts in extremism had feared there would be unrest in Miami this week. Some people are saying it's because the Justice Department has been so assertive in prosecuting rioters on January 6th that we have not seen a repeat of that violence. Do you agree with that assessment?
All I can say is we live in a democracy. These kind of matters are adjudicated through the judicial system. The Justice Department will be vigilant to ensure that there are no threats of violence or actual violence.
For the first time in 15 months, the Federal Reserve opted to hold interest rates steady when policymakers met today. The central bank had raised rates at its last 10 meetings in an effort to bring inflation under control. El Salvador's legislature has approved a huge reorganization of the state. NPR's Data Peralta explains.
The reorganization was pushed by President Nayib Bukele. In a small country, the government was bloated, so the legislature has now voted to reduce the number of municipalities and mayors in El Salvador to 44 from 262. The legislature voted earlier this month to drop the number of lawmakers to 60 from 84. President Bukele says this new organization will make the government cheaper and more nimble, but his critics say this is an attempt to further consolidate his power. For more than a year now, Bukele's government has suspended some fundamental civil rights, and his party rules with a supermajority, which means they have almost full control of all three branches of government. Data Peralta, NPR News, Mexico City.
The European Commission charged Google with violating antitrust laws. More from NPR's Derek Crow.
The European Commission started investigating Google's ad business 2 years ago. It looked into the way the company controls online advertising, saying it abused its power in that market. Google is an advertising behemoth, holding nearly 30% of global ad revenue. Ads are also the company's most profitable business. The European Commission says Google has gained control of the online advertising supply chain and leaves no room for competitors. The Commission's charges could mean that Google has to sell parts of its ads business. Google said it disagrees with the Commission's view and will, quote, respond accordingly.
That's NPR's Derek Crow reporting. In Washington, this is NPR News.
And in Philadelphia, this is WHYY 90.9 FM. I'm Paige Bessler. Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro said there will be a temporary patch over the damaged section of Interstate 95 by filling the area under what was previously a bridge and then covering it in asphalt in order to make the road usable, while a permanent bridge is construction over the span that was damaged by an 8,500-gallon gasoline fire on